welcome. This is Richard from snackprints.com in London, presenting our very first podcast from a series of vegan health facts. So this week's topic will be of particular interest perhaps to those of you considering changing to a vegetarian or vegan diet for health reasons. The title of today's podcast is Vegans Live Longer. So the title may seem a bit of a giveaway, but not too many people know where vegan health facts come from and whether they're true. But there are, in fact, lots of evidence pointing towards plant-based vegan foods being much healthier for you than animal-based foods. So what I'm going to do is try to explain where some of that evidence came from. And as a health specialist, I'm quite used to trawling around medical literature for proper scientific evidence to review. And today I'm going to focus on one of the best long-term health studies to deal with diet. And this one does seem to answer the question about why vegans live longer. So my data comes from the Adventist Health Study in the United States. The study protocol originated from one small city in California, and in so doing, it cemented this city as the #1 spot on America's longevity map. So if you're thinking of going there, actually, please don't get too excited, because I've been there for a nutrition conference. I'm still reeling from the memory of its quiet emptiness. The only places I actually found open all of the time were nail bars. But anyway, I did enjoy that drive going 60 miles east from LA and up through the hills of San Bernardino County. The place in question is the city of Loma Linda. And there I found one of the highest concentrations of people who belong to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. It was also where I was told lived a very high percentage of centenarians. So you might ask, well, what connects longevity to the Seventh-day Adventist Church? And this was exactly what intrigued researchers at Loma Linda University. So in the 1960s, they started what they called the Adventist Health Study, and this was to explore the link between longevity and their vegetarian-based diet. So the Seventh-day Adventists of Loma Linda, on average, live a whole decade longer than the average American. If you fast forward to the present day, then Loma Linda University now provides some of the best data on diet and health in the whole world. They showed that vegetarians live much longer than meat eaters. They also showed vegetarians to have lower levels of obesity, lower levels of type 2 diabetes, lower blood pressure, and lower cholesterol levels than their meat-eating counterparts. And over a lifetime, this can translate into a much lower risk of dying from coronary heart disease. So all that sounds very positive. But what's the difference between a vegetarian and a vegan? Well, a vegan doesn't consume any dairy products at all. They don't eat dairy, they don't eat eggs, and they don't eat fish. And for vegans, it's just pure and simple plant-based foods. So vegan health outcomes from these studies seem to be even better than vegetarians. In fact, vegans were the healthiest group of all. So on this positive note, I think I'll conclude our podcast. And I thank you for listening, and please don't forget to leave us a review on iTunes and follow us at snackprints.com on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.